all of us now knows that he is going to start as a striker for Chelsea. Now Chelsea have Jackson, Joao Pedro, and delap, who will play the first team football for Chelsea. Good morning, guys. Welcome to Vote Sports on Vote 104.3 FM. My name is Godwin, and today we're going to talk about the semi-finals of the Club World Cup. Good morning, John. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. A very good morning to you, dear listeners, super sports fans, and football maniacs out there. I said it earlier, when you can see the future, you just know that, Baba, this Chelsea transformer can never finish. And Joao Pedro delivering with 2 awesome goals on the night for Chelsea. Clearly, Chelsea have found their man. No doubt.
Okay, well, it's not the first 2 goals now. Everybody see that Chelsea has found their man. Okay, good morning, also.
Good morning. This is a player we were debating on where he's going to fit in the club. And he's coming, smashed 2 wonderful goals, and he's telling you this is my position. Don't draft me to the left. Don't draft me to center back. Don't draft me to supporting striker. I am here to score you goals, and I am here to do my job. And a good one for him, sending the keeper up, sending the keeper to go and snap passport. They call it it's a passport. The keeper was busy snapping passport while the goal was busy.
The shot was traveling with the speed of light.
Okay, lovely goal from Joao Pedro. Let's see if it's going to be the mainstay. He was signed for £60 million, so obviously I won't say everybody expecting to start, but when you sign for a bigger fee, everybody expects you to start. You cannot sign a player for £60 million and just drop him on the bench. Okay, but let's see what happens with Chelsea and Maresca, Chelsea, and Joao Pedro. Everybody will be looking to let's see. But Jackson came into that game. He missed a couple of chances, but we'll talk about that on the
end. It'll be Jackson again.
Okay, let's start with the Club World Cup. I'll give you the results that happened in the Club World Cup, and we'll talk about it. But Chelsea played yesterday. Chelsea in the Club World Cup semi-finals. They beat Fluminense 2-0. Chelsea beat Fluminense in the semi-finals of the Club World Cup 2-0. Lovely 2 goals from Joao Pedro. First one in the first half, second one in the second half. That second goal in the second half was a fantastic goal. Good game for Chelsea. They deserve to be in this World Cup finals, and they are in the Club World Cup finals.
Yeah, undisputed. I don't think there's anybody that is going to have any problem with that performance. And Joao Pedro was playing his boyhood club, talking about Fluminense, and he didn't celebrate either of the 2 goals, but we saw him break a smile for the second. It shows that there's more to come for him at Chelsea right now. I like this is when we say you need healthy competition in your side. This is what we mean when we say you need healthy competition in your side. Like Jackson, without Joao Pedro in that side, would have passed that ball yesterday.
Yeah,
but Baba don't come score 2. Ingas tried to secure him bag or whatever. So that's why he took that chance. I feel that's why he took that chance, even though he scuffed it. But good performance from Chelsea. Fluminense on the side, look at the fantastic work they did, trying to limit the amount of goals they conceded on the night. The goalkeeper, kudos to him, and then kudos to Thiago Silva in the defense.
Okay, and so lovely game for Chelsea.
Couple of tackles from Thiago on the night. There's the guy I was looking out for. Hercules didn't turn up on the night.
Yes.
Hercules was just MIA. I don't know how to put it now, because I feel like the midfield for Chelsea consumed them. Even when they were playing a 5-man midfield, it still kind of consumed the Fluminense midfield. And I think there are 2 Thiagos, Thiago Santos and Thiago Silva. If I get it right, there's a Santos in defense, and they were up on their game, up on their toes, making tackles, making saves, but those 2 were not enough to perhaps give them the clean sheet against Chelsea, or perhaps drag the team into extra time. And that was their goal: drag Chelsea into extra time and see if they could hurt Chelsea. But look at when they went down 1 goal and they came back fighting. I think they were trying to restrict Chelsea from scoring. When they considered, they tried to score their own goal, and they came on the offensive, and you could see them fighting. And this is another time you say, so because they're the prize goalkeeper, you use like your brain decide to on. Because Sanchez, for me, on the night, was another goalkeeper making crucial saves. If not for the fact that they went for the pricing of Mike Magnon in AC Milan, as decided to stay back at AC Milan, and some other top goalkeepers, I think Sanchez wouldn't have kept this clean sheet. He would have conceded a careless goal in this one. But good game for him, being on his toe all night. And Gusto, for me, is his best performance so far for Chelsea. not letting anybody take him out in that position. He didn't make any careless or stupid
Let's
mistakes.
not also forget he had an opportunity on goal that was saved by the goalkeeper.
No, I'm just saying this was his best performance so far since he signed for Chelsea. In his entire Chelsea playing career, this is his best performance so far, and I hope there is more to come from this. But I feel like Chelsea had their game, a good one for them. I was battling them yesterday. I know this was going to be a win, like no, like not that I didn't expect Chelsea to put up a performance. I expected them to put up a performance, but I expected Fluminense for a win, just normal Badbele's sake. But good game for me because I know these players are good. I just felt like the goals came in when it came in 60 minutes, 2 goals.
I like the fact that Chelsea, for me, I just want to make 2 points. First point is Maresca. You see this back four as he did like this.
This back four has not. The worst part is this back four has not.
No tinker with them.
This back four has not paired each other before.
No tinker with this back four. Now your back four be this number 1.
Chalobah and Tose.
2, Cucurella, fantastic clearance off the goal line to prevent a hope for Fluminense to get back into the game. This is what we talk about. A player yesterday that was everywhere on the pitch, delivering in attack and in defense, and coming good for Chelsea yesterday. Good performance from Cucurella. Please don't tamper with this defense going forward. Everything looks fine.
Okay, another player I want to talk about is Nkunku. Nkunku started again. It shows that Nkunku will not leave Chelsea.
Nkunku started again playing from the right.
From the right, that's it. Neto from the left.
It means he want the job.
Neto on the left.
If you hold ball cross up, they do this one because it feels like at some point they also flipped. They also switched. Perhaps it's like telling you this is a winger, is an out winger. I want to try him as a striker. It's not working. I get a Joao Pedro in, or perhaps a Joao Pedro in. He's playing as my striker, so fine. Nkunku can play from the flanks as well. I said this last week and I'm going to say it again. There are rumors of Jackson going back to Spain. And some other Premier League teams, the middle table Premier League teams, are also looking at a way to get him on loan or perhaps to get him into their side. So it's going to be, are you up for the fight? You have from now to January to tell us that you're up for the fight at Chelsea, or perhaps at January we'll be shipping you out.
I don't think they should be shipping Jackson out.
They have a whole lot of competition to play next season. Champions League, Premier League, Carabao Cup, and the FA Cup. So a huge competition for them. But now the question is between Pedro, delap, and Jackson. They play with only one striker. So one person have to
One person have to come in later on
one
in the
person
game.
will not play at all.
Yes.
So if you look at it in quotes, Joao Pedro and Jackson are basically a similar kind of striker. The lap is different. So that means even if the lap don't start, you introduce him in the game.
Yes.
Especially if you are chasing a game.
Yes.
So
It's a big camp.
Yeah, well, it has to be only Jackson. So it's Jackson that might lose in this whole scenario. But if you look at these 3 strikers, I think that Chelsea has enough strikers now for next season. No question about that.
No question about that. They have enough strikers now, and with the way they are moving in Nkunku, that means they are not going to sign another winger into the side. Nkunku can just join either the left or the right wing, whoever, and get some game time. So
it's going to be interesting what Chelsea is going to do next season. They are in this finals.
You said something about if you sign big player or for heavy fee, they sell them anyhow, or they put up for bench. Nkunku was brought in for a heavy fee, I think, and he's not going to be let go easily.
I think part of what happened in Nkunku is that he was always injured.
That's one. The manager that signed him wasn't on the job when he came in.
And again, he's been played off position.
So we will see. I think probably this season, depending on if you look at how Nkunku has played throughout this club, he started or has been played all the games. That means Chelsea are not really planning to sell him this summer. That means he's going to stay at Chelsea. But the question is if Jackson is going to stay at Chelsea or not. He was introduced in the 60th or 62 minutes of that game. He had a one chance to score a goal or pass the ball to Palmer. He decided to shoot the ball. He wanted to score. Everybody is scoring. But let's see who is going to start the Premier League. But obviously Pedro was going to start because Pedro was bought for heavier money. So he's obviously his first game, he first starts, he's scoring 2 goals. So for him, he's probably going to start for Chelsea. So congratulations to Chelsea. Congratulations to Chelsea for reaching the finals of the Club World Cup. They are going to play either Real Madrid or Paris Saint-Germain. That's going to be a huge test for them. Either teams, they are going to be tough. But let's see if Chelsea is going to win the Club World Cup. I think if they win, it's going to be a good season for Maresca. Winning the Conference League, qualifying for the Champions League, and winning the Club World Cup in your first season in charge. Come come on, I have to congratulate him if he actually finds somehow wins this Club World Cup. But congratulations to Chelsea. Joao Pedro scored 2 goals and they are in the finals of the Club World Cup. Talking about today's fixtures, it's going to be an interesting game. Today is going to be Real Madrid versus Paris Saint-Germain. Before we talk about that, let's go to our YouTube channel. Remember, guys, we are live on YouTube at both FM Sports and Nwobodo Chinasa. Chinaza. Welcome to the show. Good morning, guys, in the studio. Good morning, Nwobodo. I see you. Okay, Kenzie, my guy. Welcome to the show. He said, good morning, guys, in the studio. I am so happy this morning. Chelsea really did us proud. Kai, Joao Pedro is a player, money not wasted.
Thank you.
In fact, he is far better than Jackson.
He don't start.
This guy is really blue.
He don't start.
Allow them enjoy their player. I don't understand. Now you sign player. Now you pay 60 million.
My apologies.
Say that in fact that he's a far better player than Jackson. Okay, let's see.
We know.
If it's actually long.
He will soon be a far better player than Drogba. Not for Namot. We know.
Okay, Kenzie is also saying Chelsea to win the Club World Cup final. They have what it takes to win the Club World Cup finals. I wish them the very best in the final. Okay, thank you, Kenzie, for that particular comment. Okay, let's talk about today's fixtures. It's going to be Real Madrid versus PSG. It's going to be heavyweights. PSG are the current Champions League winners. Real Madrid are the Real Madrid are Real Madrid.
I get them before.
Come on, they have 15 Champions League finals, and everybody knows that Real Madrid is not a small club. But it's going to be an interesting game today. Even though that PSG is going to lose, they are not going to, because of suspension, the record they got, Pacho and Hernandez,
which is not going to bother. Hernandez is not going to bother.
It's Pacho that is
going
to
Pacho go bother. So Palema can play in that position.
But if you look at this particular game, it's going to be an interesting game. 2 heavyweights trying to reach the finals of the Club World Cup.
2 heavyweights, the old versus the new, the reigning champ versus I get them before.
Maybe I get them before. Now last season
I get them before.
Maybe I get them before.
Maybe last season the winner.
The winner last season.
Real Madrid, I get them before now.
No, you cannot tell me I get them before.
I get them before.
When it's just a year ago. I get them before now, Man U.
Who win this season?
PSG, current champions. As former champions. Maybe I get them
before. Simple and short.
I get them before the Man U.
Okay,
I get Premier League.
I get them before Real Madrid.
Real Madrid get at this is they will go for them again. So don't put I get them before for Real Madrid. Now Man U, if you got I get them
now
before.
your talk have been my talk. I don't understand.
No, you cannot you cannot be quantifying.
The reigning champions versus I get them before. I get them before.
Versus the kings of Europe.
The reigning champions versus trophyless in Europe last season.
Versus king of Europe.
Versus trophyless in Europe last season.
I allow other people win trophy.
You no concern me. Now you don't say we again. But you're wearing FCB jersey. It's fine. It's fine. But I'm saying that in this encounter, it's not going to be a walk in the park. No, it's not going to be a walk in the park. Though with the resurgence of Goncalo Garcia and a few individuals in that Real Madrid team, they are looking a better side to take on Paris Saint-Germain. And obviously, Paris Saint-Germain this is a coming of age game for Paris Saint-Germain. They need to show us that they can go and deal with Real Madrid, use one hand, deal with Real Madrid, and score like 3-0.
Now, where you drive go before?
Yes, let them go. Just come and show us that yes, you are the new power, because until you take out the old kingpin, there cannot be a new kingpin. So you have to come in and deal with them in this encounter, and then go and give Chelsea down X in the finals. Thank you.
Okay, now so PSG versus Real Madrid.
The only team that has the capacity, the ability, the everything to deal with Chelsea in the final is Real Madrid.
Oh wow!
I never trust this PSG side. As they talk, I never trust this PSG side. But
it will shock you, no worry.
They don't go to shock you.
Why won't you trust them?
In the final against Chelsea.
Do you know what it means to beat Inter Milan 5-0?
Leave that thing, Inter Milan.
Real Madrid cannot even beat. Real Madrid
cannot even beat.
See, na grandpa, uncle, grandpa. Na
Real Madrid team.
Now they tell you
Inter Milan team
where they do so for 50 minutes. Which team you don't see to do so for 52
Everybody
minutes?
makes tactical
Everybody
subs,
they do
leave that
so.
one.
52 minutes
Leave that one. Everybody.
from tired legs.
Everybody they do.
Three
Even
subs,
West Ham they
52
do.
minutes.
Everybody
West
they
Ham
do.
they delay up to
Everybody
70
makes
minutes.
Tactical changes.
Tactical changes. Now when you don't see say this player they do somehow, you need to protect that you come out time. Maybe when the player don't tire for 50 minutes.
Excuse me, Real Madrid never come up player for 47
who
minutes.
you want to remove for that midfield for Inter Milan?
Inter Milan.
Yes. Who is old there? For that midfield, because it's the midfield you are talking about.
This is the defense I'm talking about.
How many times they are changing the
All of them are old men. They come up.
How many times
now
in
they
a
say
game did
now
they
they
change that
When
back
you say that they do substitute, and I'm guessing
Uh-huh.
the substitute should be being midfield because those midfield three finish almost all the games.
Thank
they play.
you.
When they start,
Thank you.
No. Now I tell you, in the last 4 games, the last 4 games for Inter Milan, they did a 52-minute sub. Di Marco,
So
Asabi,
it's only
Chanahoglu,
that,
and
excuse me.
Mkhitaryan. 4
Excuse
players,
me, so
2
is-
defenders,
is-
2 midfielders.
Is that sub in 52 minutes that made them lose Champions
Yes, that
Oh,
sub.
wow.
It too early to do that kind of sub.
Oh wow.
So on coming against Real Madrid, PSG, I'm not taking away PSG's credit. They're not a
But
good
that's
side.
what you're doing, man.
They're a good side.
They're a better side.
But beating, I would want you said what you want to say now. PSG final down.
Yes.
Let me finish. PSG is a good side, but I am not sure they will have the power because the agenda now is who is going to remove. Who is going to
Where
make
the
Chelsea?
power there when they play Inter Milan?
Who is going to make Chelsea not carry these finals? Because
So
if Chelsea carry out, problem
go
go
there.
Now-
Let's talk about this particular game.
this game now, PSG is a good side. Real Madrid also are full of surprises. They are becoming a good side. They are getting back their mojo.
Oh, they were
becoming a
no
good
longer
side.
good side.
No, they were a good side.
Okay,
They were a good side.
okay,
They
I
you see, no, they put words in my mouth.
No,
they
you
they
said
put words
they are
in my
not
mouth.
a good side.
They were a good side. They were full of
They
surprises.
were.
Yeah, they are a good side.
They were.
They are now a good
No,
side.
I'm just saying what you said.
Don't be putting words in my
You
mouth.
said
They
they
are
were
now
a good side.
They are not a good side because last season you could see in the Real Madrid defense that there was no defender there. At some point they had no defender. Tchouaméni was the only defender. Was the only person playing defense for Real Madrid. Tchouaméni, Fran Garcia, and Valverde. The rest of the defenders were out, MIA, missing, injury or something, suspension or so. Felamendi, I can't count how many matches Felamendi played this season.
Oh, wow.
Militao, the other guy, and the Euros winner, the captain of Real
The
Madrid.
guys you're
Carvajal.
talking about played number of games last season.
Last season, Carvajal, Militao, Felamendi played number of games.
Played good number of games, man.
Go and check the number. He didn't play up to
I
20.
think-
He didn't play up to 20 league games last season.
Oh wow.
He didn't play up to 20 league games last season.
I don't know, but I know I remember him playing the finals of. He was removed in the finals of the.
He came back from injury and
Copa
played,
America.
and he was removed in the finals of the Copa.
He
So
played
I'm just saying he had a good game. I'm not saying but many of their players for most of the season were out injured, and this season they've had the replacement. You could see that even in the last game when this guy went on a red card, they had to bring another defender in. And there are players that Ancelotti didn't really give the opportunity to play, the likes of Jesus Vallejo, who we know has gone on multiple loans. Now he is back. We are not expecting
Whose
him to
fault?
stay. We're not expecting him to stay.
You are complaining that Rudiger and these other guys are Vallejo they bench. Fran Garcia they. Men they.
Van Garcia played last season. I'm just saying.
Felamendi the way they talk
suffered
now
more.
played over 30 games for Real Madrid last season. If you look at the cumulative. So Baba men they.
Which
Now
men?
you know why use men.
Which man?
Vallejo no be na water boy in there.
Now you spend 70
Vallejo na water boy.
Now Man City spend 200 million to sign player for January because one player they injured.
I don't understand. My
No,
club
now.
and your club.
No, I'm just
Are
saying.
we-
No,
are we the same thing?
I'm just trying to.
Are we the same thing?
Is we are
Na
in
me
support of
tell
you.
na me tell
So,
this guy Don
Since
Carlo
you
may no sign.
cannot trust academy, we
Na
cannot
me
trust
tell Don
academy as
Carlo may no
well.
sign.
And going into this game
Ah.
now, it's going to be a game of. It's not going to be a game of this versus this, because normally I would say this player versus this player, this midfielder versus this midfield setup. It's going to be mind games. It's going to be a lot more of not just who is this, who versus who. It's going to be a lot of mind games. It's like chess. You're trying to calculate what the other person is, what the other person is trying to move, so you can move your own piece as well.
So we get what you're saying. They were not a good side, but they're a good side now.
They're a
Going
good
forward.
side now going forward.
The thing about PSG doesn't even care if you are moving pieces out. Like, they will play their style.
Thank you.
And I noticed something about when they do kickoff. If their own that is doing kickoff, like for example, they're starting a game. There are one that is supposed to start the game. They first and kick the ball to your own side of throwing,
Normally.
and they will start pressing. They're not kicking back. They kick it forward, throwing. And
Thank
they start
you.
pressing. So I like PSG. The PSG, Enrique I just took that Barcelona mentality to PSG. Irrespective of the team we are playing, irrespective of how you want to move your pieces around, 3 at the back, 4 at the back.
Start at the blow of the whistle.
You don't care. I play my style. I want to dominate you. I want to score goals. That's why I love PSG. So it's going to be an interesting game. Whoever is
you know,
I like
this one not be this game would be
talking about this game last week. I said about Real Madrid to dominate possession. There was a thing we're talking. I think it was last week. We're talking about it. Real Madrid dominate possession next season, and so we'll start from this one. We're not expecting Real Madrid to come and dominate possession. We're not expecting 70-30 possession.
Oh wow! How you want to score goal?
We go score goal.
Well, no matter what you do, you cannot.
You go hold possession. We go score goal.
Depending, if you are playing a big club like PSG, you are not expected to
possession
like 100%. It's not possible.
Even when
PSG was down with them against Bayern Munich, it was basically about, let me say, 55-45 because they were down, one man down. So PSG are a good side, but let's see. It's going to be an interesting game today of football. It's going to be one of the best football we have seen in this tournament. It's going to be Real Madrid versus PSG, the European champions versus the King of Europe. I like that word.
The giant of Europe.
Going to be that now the current European champions versus the King of Europe. It's going to be Real Madrid versus PSG today. Interesting game of football we're going to see today by 8 p.m. sharp. Everybody is seated to watch that game. Let's get your prediction before we go back to our YouTube channel. Who wins in this game?
Straight win.
Real Madrid or PSG?
Paris. Ici c'est Paris. Ici c'est Paris.
Who are you supporting?
Ici c'est Paris.
Ala Madrid.
Ici c'est Paris.
But most times, current Champions League winners most times wins the Club World Cup, even though this one is expanded. But let's see if PSG will win every trophy. They have won almost all the trophies they have played this season.
Real Madrid is the current World Cup winner. Defending champions.
Other ones are story. Then go collect.
Defending champions of the World Cup versus Champions League winner. So king of no worry.
I get them before this is reigning champion.
This night will go there.
This night is going to be interesting. I'm going to everybody to watch that game. It's going to be interesting. Enrique has done well with this PSG team. Truthfully, the way he took them from last season, kept building them, buying players that he needed, not in quote star players. He was buying players that are young, hungry, and that can move around, that can press. Now he has built a team that everybody is afraid of. Dembele is scoring goals as if he's the best player in the whole universe. So Real Madrid should watch out for him.
Like if he did for team of Messi, and Ronaldo go put them for bench.
Let's see what will happen in today's game. Interesting game of football will happen today. Okay, let's go back to our YouTube before we move over to transfer window, transfer news. Remember, guys, we are live on YouTube at Volt FM Sports. You can go there, drop your comments. We'll be reading your comments live here in the studio. Okay, Truth, welcome back to the show. Truth is saying Chelsea has surprised me. Hope they will clinch the trophy. Truth is supporting Chelsea this time. Okay, some things are stressed out due to too many matches they have played. Okay, so Arsenal should not waste their money on madueke. Instead, they should reinforce their defense line. Defense.
I don't understand.
By the way, Chelsea has made over £80 million for reaching the finals of the Club World Cup.
So still sell players. 60 million
if they win this trophy, it's almost £100 million. Imagine.
If sell 60 million worth of player, you have to go. Let's see what will happen with Chelsea this season. They have made a whole lot of money playing this Club World Cup. Okay, thank you for that comment, Chooks. Okay, Joseph Ibe, welcome to the show. So what is your problem? One thing is about PSG is that they don't rely on one player. They have a world-class, aka technical, flexible coach in Enrique. It is PSG that can punish Chelsea, period. Okay, let's see. And who does Real Madrid rely on?
Then he's also saying Real Madrid versus Chelsea is like a gamble because I don't trust Xavi Alonso. Just Mbappe way they good, but he hasn't played a lot of games.
That is what they call flexibility. You put your star man on the bench.
He can leave that one. He was sick. He just came back.
But he wasn't available in the last game.
Nobody will bet Mbappe.
Wasn't available in the last game. He was available.
Recovering now.
He was available in the last game, and he was still on the bench. In this one now, he was still the bench.
Next tomorrow now, you say that they should allow them recover so they will not pick up another injury.
There is no way in this life that who is that Garcia? Where is he from? We bet Mbappe.
He will appear for bench.
They will sack Xavi tomorrow morning. Do you know how many years it took them to bring Mbappe?
It's just one game. or perhaps 2 games, or perhaps 5 games, you sit on the bench and wait your full fitness.
Now we are not talking about.
And wait your full fitness. And wait for your opportunity. Now this person is in the team and he's scoring goals.
No, you said
leave that thing.
You say fitness. If it's fitness, we understand. But even if he scores 7 goals in this particular game, La Liga starts, Mbappe starts.
Vini goes to the bench.
They will draw Vini.
Yes,
which is impossible too.
So you see that Garcia
will be on the
bench,
bench.
straight up.
They will strap him with seat belts.
Anchor, not even
him on that bench.
And if like now the thing say this Real Madrid that they look, now Real Madrid of Ancelotti.
It does not matter.
This
boy, nobody was talking about this boy. He was just playing this game because this guy got a.
Hendrick is out. Mbappe is out.
Hendrick is out. This guy Mbappe just got a sickness when he arrived in America. If not, nobody will even see him. He might not even have played 1 game.
He could not play.
Play which game?
Because now as first thing this guy promote from youth setup now Garcia.
Let's not argue about that one. That boy is just a boy and nobody will probably
nobody know him. But really, I'm just telling you, Javi came to the side. He looked at the youth setup and he picked 2 or 3 players and introduced them.
Now the overhyping now from you know, so because of Goncalo Garcia now I know they put me on.
Even if he was available.
Baba,
you have 1 striker.
You pick the guy come with you, simple and short. No mean say that they hype the guy. No mean say anybody know the guy in the first place.
Nobody know. I'm not saying anybody know. I'm not celebrating it.
Why you call the ginger say Xabi Alonso sabi the guy?
If he was fit for this tournament, he will start. Probably Garcia might come in. But if Mbappe was fit, nobody
send down.
Did you see the last goal he scored? Garcia don't even dreamer.
Garcia don't even dream. Okay.
Did you see the goal?
9 they score 4 goals.
You see that acrobatic?
I see the goal now. The replica of Pele 1982.
Okay, let's go back to our YouTube channel. And eBay, Joseph eBay saying today's game is a blockbuster. But no matter what happens, PSG is gonna win. Is going to win because Enrique is finished with the plans with his team, and Alonso is still building. So PSG is going to win, but goals go there. Okay. Let's see how many goals go enter for today's game. He's saying, John, how dare you call Real Madrid? I get them before club.
I get them before now.
These are the king of Europe you are talking about. John, remember, you also went trophy last season.
Let's call it what it is.
You went trophy and spent 3 billion.
No matter what excels today, then go still knock Chelsea hammer.
If you get and spend the 3 billion, I might know whether they no go sell your club.
Stephen Ifeanyi, welcome to the show. I think this is first time I'm seeing your comments. Stephen Ifeanyi, welcome to the show. He said Chelsea as a team has really surprised many in this Club World Cup. I wish them the best in the final game. Whatsoever be the outcome, I will be proud of them. Stephen, thank you for that comment.
Chelsea fans no want that one. They want to win.
Remember to subscribe to our channel. Stephen,
and like the video.
Flocky, welcome to the show. Say Flocky, Chelsea through to the finals. Will be there. Okay, let's see if you are going to win that trophy. Cletus, welcome to the show again. He said Fluminense has done their best. Madrid will do their best tonight, and Chelsea will do their best on Sunday. Congratulations to PSG for winning the 2025 FIFA Club World Cup. Okay, Cletus is already giving them that trophy. The moment I saw the pathway to the final, I was sure 100% sure that Chelsea will meet PSG in the finals, and then boom, they will cry on the finals after 90 minutes. Okay,
all right.
I think it's a Liverpool fan.
Now Liverpool fan, it's all right.
Liverpool chairman.
So let's see what will happen today. It's going to be Real Madrid versus PSG in the other semi-finals. Any person that wins, any team that wins, they will play Chelsea on Sunday in the finals of the Club World Cup. There is no top place game in this particular tournament, just straight up finals. But let's see who wins the finals on Sunday. Yeah, and let's see who wins today from either PSG or Real Madrid in today's game. Okay, let's talk transfers. Let's move on to from Club World Cup and talk transfer window again. Let's start with Osimhen. Our guy Osimhen is still on the news because Galatasaray has actually sent that record fee for 75 million euros for Osimhen, but the problem is that they want to pay installments for 4 or 5 years, which Napoli is still saying no. But Osimhen have already told them that he wants to go to Turkey, he wants to leave, but they are still playing games with him. What do you make of this? They have agreed to play the clause. Now Napoli is still saying that they have to pay once, which is practically impossible. No, how many clubs pays once these days?
As in, if Man U cannot pay once for their
Nobody
signings,
plays plus
who will pay
who get
one?
money to the
Who
pay
will pay
one?
one?
Wetin carry Man
If
U?
Saudi money of the Premier League no
Wetin
fit pay
carry
once,
Man
who
U
will
come this
be?
matter now? Even Saudi money of the EPL, Man City. How many players that pay once? How much na
Na
split
Man
the
U
payment?
be Saudi money of the Premier League
Na
now.
Man City.
Na Man U.
Even
You don't deny now.
Man City will get money. Man City will get money. Excess money in the bank. Man City dey split payment of everybody they sign. They split payment except they are signing for less than 50 million. And they
Don't
can
say
pay
what you
us.
don't know, man. We
Yeah.
pay upfront,
They pay
straight up.
two installment, 2 payment, 3
We
payment.
pay
Three
upfront,
summers.
unlike our noisy neighbors.
Now, Galatasaray is a club that you see they are the giants of Turkey. They've won the league back to back, and they have money in their bank. But definitely they are also hit by PSR, because I think recently they signed a Nicolo Zaniolo from Roma. He played and they've shipped him back to Italy. They've signed a Wilfred Zaha at some point and they shipped him back to his club, or perhaps out of the club. They are planning on shipping him out, or perhaps now they've signed good players over the years, and they know that if they continue to sign like this, UEFA will hit them with a fine. You get, which is what UEFA is looking out for now. Just break the dreadlock or break the deadlock. Let's see if we can hit you with a fine. 30 million fine. Instead of breaking the bank to pay 30 million fine, it's better I use that 30 million fine to invest in my players signing and all of that. So now they are telling Napoli, either I'm paying 60 million in 2 installments, which is the initial bid, 55 million plus 5 million in 2 installments this summer and next summer, the 5 million in bonuses, or you're paying 70 million spread to 5 years. You choose. Now, I've said this before, the money people that talk about money, join them go talk, say, the money. But in football, if you cannot sell a player and you cannot play the player, it's your loss. Because while he sits on the bench, his value drops. You get what he has to offer for the next competition drops. This is a team preparing for the next World Cup. This is a team preparing for AFCON's next World Cup and all of those things. And if I cannot select my best player for the next World Cup, it means I have a problem as a nation with you. Which means next time my scout is coming to scout the player and say, oh, this scout player is going to Napoli or so, we'll tell him, no, bros. If better make this player call they play for MPFM, they contribute money, give him, than saying go they play for Italy, because this is what he's going to go through. Napoli has shown us over the years that they have problem having someone break records. Yeah, they have problem having someone break record. Look at Vicha. Vicha broke the record for, I think, the most assists, and all of a sudden they are taunting him. You see him getting abused also. Now you see him getting negative chats. Osimhen has broken records as well, and you see him getting negative chats as well. I think Napoli has a problem with players coming in to break the record of their legends.
I don't think that's going to,
especially when that legend is Diego Maradona.
I'm just saying it's personal sentiment. For me, it's personal sentiment. I just feel like this is where the trend is going to, because how can this player come break a record, win a trophy, and you don't want to give him a starting bet? You're saying the coach is coming and said now the coach does not want to use him. Sell him off.
Truthfully, I'll be frank with Conte. When Conte came in, the problem was between Osimhen and the board. When he came in, he asked, and they told him that Osimhen was not in the plan, so he removed Osimhen from the plan. So no matter what happens after this, so Conte is. I know that.
I'm not saying Conte.
If
Conte
Conte
came Conte's
in,
fault.
yes, if Conte came in and Osimhen was in his plan, there is no way he would choose anybody apart from Osimhen, because he knows. No. But they're working with players, removing Osimhen from his plan that he's going to leave, he's going to leave. So it didn't work out.
Conte is not to blame. Conte likes hard workers. Look at when he coached Chelsea. His best player at the time was, I think, Victor Moses. One of his best players at the time was Victor Moses, which was one of his. He played without Victor Moses. Even he had the glitch with Mikel Obi, he still kept Victor Moses. So I'm not going to say Conte is this. Conte is not the person that I'm at fault with. It's the board. Now you've said you don't want this player in your team. The chief of scout have scouted Lukaku as his replacement. You said, okay, fine, you got in Lukaku. Recruitment went in and got in Lukaku. Now chief of scout is saying we want Darwin Núñez. Now your recruitment is going to get in Darwin Núñez. Now Osimhen wants out. You want Osimhen out. Players are bringing 60 million. 60 million is big. For me, 60 million is a huge money.
Okay, let's say
anybody 60 million
John,
is a very big money.
Transfer.
For me, I think Napoli are shooting themselves in the foot, because if Galatasaray turn off now, then switch off, say they no sign again.
They go there.
Now then whole
See, contract
liability
expire.
for them, because they won't allow him to play, and without him playing, they cannot demand a good fee. And now 1 year remain, he will be a free agent. So either way, they need to make the most of the opportunity on ground.
is recruitment
They
for the
should
next
just
World Cup.
allow this guy move. Just as man they pray, abeg anybody wey dey come collect, no, they free. They should just break even and move on. Simple.
But let's see what happened with Osimhen yesterday.
Though there were rumors that Juve could be in the mix, but we don't know for now.
Well, let's see. We hope that he goes to a better club. But obviously, I said yes to
They
Ghana.
want to sign Nunes and then offload to Juventus.
Yes,
that's what I'm saying. Now Juventus signed. They hold out for. They are holding out for 70 million for.
He has that 75 million euros. You go see them increase that. Now the problem is that the structure of the payment is always down.
Yeah, that's the issue.
Yeah, so that if you can find a way
no
to structure
get that
player,
money.
You go blame them. Maybe Chelsea give them Lukaku free of charge.
Truthfully, because somehow they don't want to buy Osimhen. But truthfully, 75 million. How many? Is it almost 70
million? It's a
no-brainer.
It's a no-brainer.
Sesko is going for almost more than that. I don't think the whole thing about Osimhen is just they have this perspective that probably he will come and do something wrong. Because I don't know what the problem is, but 75 million for Osimhen is actually cheap in this current market.
It's cheap for
I don't think the money is the problem. It's just that clubs don't want fancy him for some reason. I don't know why. But Napoli is going to get Nunes if they can able to secure Nunes. If they sell Osimhen, they will buy Nunes to replace him in that score. So Napoli is actually building. They bought in De Bruyne and they won the league last season. They are playing Champions League football next season. So I'm going to see what Conte and his boys will do. But for Osimhen hopefully will go to Gala and keep shining there, and hopefully will get his big move before he gets old and retires from football. So good luck to Osimhen in whatever club he chooses to go next season. Okay, let's talk about other transfers. Let's start with Eze. Eze again, after he's still looking for Eze that is still going to move. Maybe one or two moves here and there. The deal for Real Madrid Rodrigo is dying out because Real Madrid is obviously will not want to sell. They want to keep Rodrigo for one season. Eze is 27. But everybody is saying that he played behind the striker. I mean, I can see he can play from the left side of that Martinelli side. But give and take, yes or no? Do you think that Arsenal should buy Eze, yes or no?
And like I said before, and I still maintain my stance. Get the better players.
See, they choke with players. No go there, go by player. See South African League, see MPFL, see everywhere choke with players. No see scouts to send to come this area to scout better players. You cannot go to China and scout player. You want to go to only Chelsea. There you go to Chelsea and sign players. I don't mind because now you help Chelsea raise their money not to pay fine to UEFA, no problem. But I feel like John said, get the better player. You look at the numbers of these two players over the past 3 years. This number is there or thereabout. Rodrigo's number is there or thereabout. They are them. Now it's who fits the profile of where you're looking for. We've said it before. When it comes to big games, you're sitting deep, you're hitting on the break. You'll play Martinelli, no problem. But when you want to hold on to the ball, create chances from building from the back and progressing forward till you get your goal, Martinelli is not your man. But every week we see Arteta start Martinelli, even when they were playing tiki-taka kind of football. And when the ball gets to Martinelli's side of the field, it goes.
When they buy Eze.
When they buy person way good, if you hold on to a ball, pass ball when you supposed pass ball, take on defender when you supposed take on defender. Whoever they want buy, no concern me. I know really they do Arsenal scouting. I don't go do scout for Arsenal. Me, I they scout for my own team as well. So I don't feel they scout for Arsenal as well. I don't feel they do scout for 5 different clubs at the same time. I don't scout for Real Madrid. I don't give them Goncalo Garcia. I don't scout for. I just scout my team. I don't scout for Man U.
Super agents.
You understand? You understand?
Super agents.
So, I scout for Leicester City as well. Some of the players for Leicester City, which club they go fit in. So I don't feel they scout for Arsenal. Anything they want to me, they do. But I feel like they should get someone who fits the style of play of the team.
Let's see what Arsenal is going to buy. Obviously, they are going to buy more players. Norgaard is going to sign this week. They are already signed to be Mendy. And let's see what Arsenal is going to be. They are supposed to sign GYOKERES again. GYOKERES wants to come. But I'm hearing the rumors that if GYOKERES don't get Arsenal move, he will not still play for Sporting this season. He will get
he will riot.
He was supposed to have returned on Monday. Now they are expecting the deal to go through this week so that he can move before Friday.
So by next week, Arsenal will start their preseason. I think it's on 13th or 14th.
13th.
So
some players have already arrived camp for training.
Arsenal will start their preseason. So Arteta needs all his players arrive so that they can start preseason together and start trading together. But let's see what happens with Arsenal. if they're going to buy Eze, Rodrigo, or GYOKERES in the coming weeks. Okay, let's talk about just a few news again. Edu, if you know Edu, former sporting director for Arsenal, has moved to Nottingham Forest. And he's going to be their sporting director. The way the same function he had with Arsenal is going to have it with Nottingham Forest. So congratulations to him and Nottingham Forest. And our own Aina has signed a new contract with Nottingham Forest for 3 years. So I think it's a good move for him. I was hoping that he's going to move like Manchester City, because that's needed a right back. Somehow it did not work out. Check it now, if Orlando play for City, that way he's bumping that
see
side.
the John, they look
You go see it.
No.
That guy fast. That guy put Skywalker for back. Like he put Skywalker on the road.
John,
We
check
don't,
out
see,
now.
the thing is,
Just
a
imagine.
prophet, like, wait, calm down. See,
I'm not
you see,
buying.
wait, a prophet is not waiting in the whole town. Now they go Bible school. This is a Nigerian who has dealt with Skywalker on multiple occasions. Left wing, he did. Right, he did. He has pocketed a number of wingers in the Premier League this season. And in one side of John's mind, he's not good enough. Because that's why John is telling you he's not buying.
But
This is a player
I'm not buying.
this is a player that has
Purity,
this is a player that in the last 4 years in the Premier League, from I think to Nottingham Forest, or through the Fulham to Nottingham Forest, he has shown that he could be in the top 5 of Premier League's most best right backs. In the last 5 years. I'm not saying overall, because overall he gave names so he choke for that position. We say you don't even feel call and
I say, you know.
But in the last 5 years, he's been in the top 5
Okay, let's
in the
see.
Premier League.
Well, obviously, he has signed a new 3-year contract with Nottingham Forest. They are playing the Conference League this season. Let's hope that they are going to do well. Other transfers that happen around England, other rumors is again Sancho. Juventus is looking at Sancho. They have been looking at Sancho for the past 3 weeks, but the question is, will he take a pay cut to move to Juventus?
I think they've agreed personal terms, which we don't know what the personal terms they've agreed is.
The only thing that for that deal to happen is for take a pay cut. Nobody's paying £250,000 a week
To come and dance.
Then let's see what happens with him for Manchester United. Remember, they still have Rashford there. They still have Anthony.
And again,
all of them. Everybody.
Rashford resumed training yesterday.
Yeah. Let's see all of them. If all of them is going to remember, they took Rashford number 10 and gave it to Cunha. So obviously, he's going to leave Manchester United this season. Away from England a little bit. This guy, it was surprised for me when I saw this thing yesterday. Rodrigo De Paul is one who goes to Inter Miami. He's 31 years old. What do you want to go do for America? You like Messi that much?
I don't know, but I feel like he has conquered Europe.
What did he conquer?
In his perspective.
He has not even won the league before in his career.
Oh, no, now.
Where he win league?
La Liga.
Which La Liga?
One La Liga title. Atletico Madrid now.
Person they buy the day before yesterday. They never win anything with La Liga anything.
But he don't conquer now. Finishing in the top 3. It's conquer.
Only World Cup in Dortmund.
When you go cup club, we say now only one team they dominate. Barca, Spain, Barca and Real Madrid. But I just feel like he's done enough for Atletico Madrid that he wants to move. He's 31. I think last season he had a couple of injuries that almost kept him on the sidelines for most of the games, or perhaps some of the games. And now he's been nobody saying that he won't go. Inter Miami came for him. Yeah. And now his contract expires next year. I think Beckham is running the same thing. This my man at Real Madrid is running. If your contract is about to expire and you're not coming when we want to sign you,
no, it's smart. No, it's a smart move. It's just that Real Madrid are too big to be dealing that way.
Which big? Yes, and they've saved enough money. That's why if you tell Real Madrid,
the money when they say when they know
let's see.
Money
let's see if it's going. That deal is going to happen. That deal, that news broke yesterday that he's going to move to America. But let's see if it will work out for him. But I think he's still too young and he's still a star player to play in that kind of league before it's his own choice. Money talks these days, and they're South Americans, they like money too much. So if they're offering him huge money, he might decide to move to America to play with Messi at Inter Miami. Okay, let's open the phone line to take a few phone calls. Como is talking out to Morata. Morata should move to Como from Galatasaray on loan. So let's see, on permanent buy, depending on how they are negotiating. But he is going to move. But let's see if that deal will going to work out again. Before we take phone calls, remember guys, we are live on YouTube at Bold FM Sports. And Flocky is saying Pedro is a good signing for Chelsea, not the other side of Manchester United that is pricing Rick Ross for a month. Talking about the okay, Tima, welcome to the show. He said, guys, don't be biased because Victor Osimhen is a Nigerian. He is arrogant and expensive.
I disagree with you, man.
No, best.
Name
Sorry.
me one player
No.
Let's
John,
not even go there,
John.
please.
I understand his point.
Let's not go there. Let's
Osimhen
finish
is
this comment.
arrogant and
Let's finish
expensive.
Yes.
That gets you results.
Zlatan Unko.
Zlatan
Show
was
me arrogance.
expensive
Finally,
and it was very, very getting you results.
finally on
So
our
if
YouTube
you're getting
channel.
me results, I'll leave you arrogant.
Well, depending on how you want to see it. Everybody has their
He's
own-
not having a fight on the pitch with his
Everybody,
teammates.
wait.
Sancho no dey arrogant within 350
Everybody-
million.
whatever the reason, I think everybody
and
has.
5 goals and 2 assists a season.
That's the
That
height
is
of
the
arrogance.
example of
They want
arrogance
you-
and
Everybody has
expensive.
see. It's an opinion game.
We
Everybody
know.
has an opinion. Why clubs are not coming for him, nobody knows. If they think it's arrogance, well, I don't know. But that's what it means.
Abasafawa there.
But obviously something is wrong with all those things that is happening with Osimhen. But probably his village people is following him, but not be talking more. Finally, on our YouTube channel, Clayton is saying, congratulations to Edu. He's not working with the team that has European trophy in. Okay. He's shading Aston. He's now working with a team that has an European trophy in their
Pedigree.
cabinet. Not like the former place of work somewhere in London. Yes.
Excuse me,
Nottingham
Liverpool, how many you get? You and Nottingham Forest
Nottingham
dey the
Forest
same
has the
boat.
Champions
No.
League. I think. So let's
You
see.
and Nottingham Forest dey the same boat.
No.
Okay, let's open the phone line and take phone calls. The number to call is 0706-048-5853. Yeah, hello, good morning. Good morning. Never application, please. Okay, what is your contribution?
Yes. You no fear.
You
know, fear.
Okay, let's share money. I want enter.
Una-
Let's share money. I want join. No.
I know what I'm saying now. You better enter. Declare interest. Say you don't enter KC now. No. So that you that was some the way we share money. Make I put your name.
I'm not interested.
Congratulations to JC. It's not easy because people do not expect us to reach this extent.
Yes, yes.
I'm telling you, people don't expect us to reach this extent.
But when the group now for decide when I do.
JC na hello.
Yeah, we are here.
This is the content game. JC na do very mean. I like you back to England. I don't like him up on England. You will see what will happen in Champions League. I didn't believe this guy, Joao Pedro, like Pedro Nemo. I never see you. That's the problem next season, I'm telling you honestly, because this guy will break Jackson. So the two away score. Jackson cannot even score that type of goal. He cannot even score it. If this guy is calling the ball, calling that inside the net, just no touching, nothing, no pace.
Thank you very much.
By the grace of God, Madrid or PSG will see aina big work of man.
All right. Thank you very much. Oh, okay. Chelsea fans are happy. Okay, let's see if they are somehow going to win this Club World Cup.
Jackson, your job is not sure now.
Jackson is the biggest loser in this particular whole thing. Like
For real,
Joao Pedro and because they bought Joao Pedro and delap, so both of them have to start or play. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Good morning. What's name?
Yeah, good morning. Name application, please.
Bishop.
Okay, what is your contribution?
Good morning, Bishop.
I'm John. I am also.
Good morning.
So, congrats to Jesse. They really did well. In fact, they deserve it. I did not give them chance to get to the final. Understand? They rep England so well. Even City with all the best players and world-class players and the best coach in the world, which I admire, they couldn't get to the final. Chelsea did it. The two English teams that representing at least one got to the final.
Okay.
Kudos to them. Yes. Kudos to them. They deserve it. And Maresca, he managed the team well.
Yes.
They tried. They managed the team well, getting to the final. And whoever they meet in the final, I think it will be more easier for them to play against Real Madrid than PSG team.
Abi?
To be honest. Yes. They have done it before. They have beaten Madrid before. Even when Madrid has their best time. If you remember the last time they played in Champions League, N'Golo Kante and Co. That they dealt with Madrid. I think it was home and away. It was home and away. I think they beat Madrid home and away. It's 1-0. If my mind is serving me right, the last time they meet Madrid in the Champions League, N'Golo Kante was playing in the midfield.
Yeah.
So they have learned how to play Madrid, and they can. And Madrid is not in their best form now. Than to what is they decide. Then that brings me to the PSG and Real Madrid. To be honest, as a Madrid supporter and a Madrid fan, I'm afraid Yes, I'm afraid I am. Facing this PSG side, I don't know what will happen, to be honest. But I just support my team.
Okay.
At least you find a way to, just for one thing is enough. Just find a way to win them. And let's see what happens. But just find a way. Just maybe by hook or crook. Just PSG side. But I know it's going to be because it's a game that I'm just going to sit and pray. Even the prayer doesn't work. I'm just going to be wishing that they get it out of there. But this PSG side, am I scared of them? Yes, I am. But let's just watch and see. Madrid has shown character. The team with character, they have shown it in bad times that they can do something. They can pull such a result. Believing in them.
All right.
But I think they can pull something.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, let's see. It's going to be an interesting PSG versus Real Madrid in today's game. Fantastic. It's going to be a fantastic game of football. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Name and location, please.
Augustine.
Okay, Augustine, what is your contribution?
This was still an issue.
Mm-hmm.
If I were to advise this, I would not even go to another club. I will either go for galatasaray or loan. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Because Napoli, they are pricing players. I don't think they want to buy players. I don't think they want to buy players. Then I congratulate Chelsea for their move. And the Liverpool fan, I congratulate Chelsea.
Yeah, Chelsea.
Never believe that Chelsea will reach this stage.
Truthfully, nobody expected it.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, congratulations to Chelsea. Chelsea somehow are in the finals of the club. But by merit, nobody can tell me otherwise. By merit, they are here. By merit, they deserve to be here. Because Manchester City and other clubs decided to fall out on the way. Because the Manchester City they play Chelsea for semi-final.
If they pay you, you qualify first.
Hello, good morning. Good morning. Name
Good
and
morning.
location, please.
Good morning.
Okay, what is your contribution?
Let my enemies live long and things are becoming
Amen.
for all of them.
Amen.
That the first step is to find out if go win or it will happen. So that we will get to be the champions. I don't want my team.
PSG. Oh, okay.
Is it ginger with Chelsea fans? The ginger.
Arsenal fans no dey support you.
Okay, all right.
Arsenal fans no dey support you. Arsenal fans no dey support you.
That one don't pass, now. It don't pass.
Let me tell you, whatever I'm going to play, Chelsea was far, forget that Chelsea don't win. I told you before that Chelsea PSG final. They have not played the Chelsea PSG final. Going to defeat Chelsea.
All right.
Chelsea, you know this trophy and all the way for me. Congratulations to all my Chelsea people.
All right. Thank you very much. Okay, let's end with on our YouTube channel. Remember, guys, we are live on YouTube at Vote FM Sports. Okay, Diamond Chinonyelum. Actually, I think she's a lady. Diamond, welcome to the show. If you're a lady, please remember to subscribe to our channel. This is the first time I'm seeing a lady comment.
Second time.
The third.
The
first comment. The first comment that welcomed you is a.
Yes, it's a lady. Okay. Thank you for joining us on today's show. Say good morning, everyone. Diamond is saying, John, between Real Madrid and PSG, what did you call them?
Champions, and I get them before. QED.
Okay. Edwin, welcome to the show. This is the first time I'm seeing your comment too. Edwin, please remember to subscribe to our channel. We say good morning to you all, my big brothers. Okay, all Chelsea. Okay, Chelsea PSG finals sure. Okay, he supports. He's hoping that PSG and Chelsea will play the finals of this Club World
Say
Cup.
Chelsea they clamor for this PSG
Yeah,
match.
I like it. They are all of them are
They-
looking.
Reality will set
All of
in.
them
Don't
are
worry.
They've been saying it from the beginning of the
All of them are
tournament.
looking for PSG, but I
Don't
think it's going to be
worry.
an interest. It's a good test.
I think after the 4-0 from PSG,
I
beating
think
Atletico
truthfully,
Madrid,
truthfully,
they
I think
went-
it's good for Chelsea. Playing big boys makes you better. That's how it works everywhere. You cannot be playing small and want to be better.
Not
Okay.
when you are dreaming of winning fights.
Michael, Victor, welcome to the show. I think this was I'm seeing your comment too, Michael. Okay, like play. Chelsea won't carry this trophy. Good morning, guys. Good morning,
Yeah,
Michael.
don't carry them now.
Okay, let's see what happens with them. If they are going to reach the Club World Cup final, or if they are going to win the Club World final for Chelsea. Hopefully they will win it. I think if they win it by merit, they deserve it. If they win it, we will come back tomorrow and talk about the games for tomorrow for Chelsea and for Real Madrid and PSG. They are going to play today. Tomorrow, come and talk about that and know who is going to play Chelsea in the finals of the Club World Cup on Sunday. My name is Godwin. See you guys tomorrow. Bye for now. Okay, some of the comments on our Facebook, on our YouTube. Thank you guys. And I play to and like that they see you say you cannot focus on Finidi and Osimhen.
Thank you.
Called Osimhen arrogant.
Thank you.
Osimhen is not just it's not more than arrogant than Zlatan, Rashford, Joelinton, and
Nunes.
So let not murder Osimhen because of
Thank
Finidi.
you.
Oh, okay. It's a great thing.
Even Callum Wilson arrogant.
Uh-huh.
Danny Ings arrogant. Who you want call?
Ladies and John, show some respect to 6-time Champions League winners. Only
Baba, you
Madrid
don't win am. Nottingham Forest don't win
AC
am.
Milan
Rest.
ahead of me. Okay.
Nottingham
But let's
Forest
see.
don't win am. You man, you don't win
If you are
am.
here,
Rest.
please remember to subscribe to our channel. guys.
Like the
Please.
video. Like the video. It's free of charge. Thank you.
Thank you very much, guys.